Okay, so every so often the commode kicks on and it is leaking through. If you can see the water coming down and trickling. And I've actually put a new ring on down inside of there, and it is still leaking through. Water drain down as much as you can. Go ahead and take off the ball and the arm. We're going to replace this anyway. I don't really so much care for these. I don't like them. Okay. And then get you a sponge, and it just keeps you from making a mess. And this is how I get all the water out of there before we go replacing the tank to bowl. Okay. Now, when you go replacing or changing out the tank to bowl, some toilets have 3 nuts and bolts that's going down from the tank to the bowl, and there's some that have, and that's what we have here is 3. One here, one here, and the other one is on this side. See it there? I myself recommend that you use a hacksaw. You can pick this up. It's a straight with a hacksaw blade on there. Takes a little longer, but you will not bust your porcelain once you get the bolts cut off. Turn it over. Set it right on the lid there, and then go ahead and take off your gasket. Okay, now they do make a tool that is just specifically for the Douglas valve nut, but you can unscrew with a pair of channel locks, and when you got it turned over, go ahead and unscrew this and put the new flush valve in it too. Okay, go ahead and unscrew the piece. Take the new one off. Set it to the side for a few minutes. Stick it in. And then screw on the new. When you go to tighten it, still again, don't squeeze too hard and don't over tighten it. Because they are just plastic threads, and you'll strip that nut and then you have to go buy a new one. This is the fill valve that has the arm on it. We're going to do away with it. Okay, while this is out, you can adjust it with this nut here. Lift it up, screw it in or screw it out. And then final, you can use this to adjust the float. Make sure where the water port is coming towards the center for your hose. Have one left over for the next job. Alright, so when you open them up out of the package, get your brass nut or bolt, rubber first. Stick it in. Now this is just me. You don't have to do it this way. This is how I do it. Then I use a washer. Then I use a regular old flat nut and not the wing nut. And then you go to set it on there. Don't let go of it until you get your wing nuts started so it don't fall off. Okay, so when you go to tighten these up, you can take a level and put on here. Okay, you can take a level and put on here and see that we need to tighten this side down just a little bit more. But something that you got to look for also is, you see the tile here? They're not the same. So, you know, yeah, it looks good here, but if it don't look good here, you may have to accommodate just a little bit, back and forth the other way. Set this to the side. Lift your handle, slide down over it. Make sure it's in the handle. Attach the top piece. Get your rubber hose. And remember, I said this would be even or close to the even as top here, and adjust it with this, with your water pressure. So go ahead and lower it down some. Put it about middle ways, and then you can adjust it more. Your rubber hose goes in your port. That's why I said it needs to face towards the middle. Put your hose on here. And this here will go on the other Douglas valve. This part of it will go on the other Douglas valve that takes a flapper. With this one, it just goes right into your hole. Okay, this will be sticking up too high, so we'll cut this hose to fit. That looks about right. Hold it there. Oh yeah, looks good. Hook the supply line back and turn her on. All right, no more running down here. No more trickling in the water. Alright, so if you guys see value in this video, don't forget, give me a thumbs up.